Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Well, hello Friday, and hello friends. Welcome to Hy-Vee today. This is Tony Tone inside Muscatine Hy-Vee off Highway 61. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure that this is the only talk show. Pushing a cart, did a heel click over Chad's shoulder behind the cameras, and I thought that's what I saw. These people, all they want to do is distract me. I was just about to say that I'm pretty sure that this is the only talk show that originates or broadcasts from inside of a grocery store in the history of America. So it's good to be with you on Friday. A little overcast. Did it rain last night? I had no idea. I woke up, walked out of the house, and had a couple damp spots on the driveway, if you'll have it. And looks like we got a bonus car wash. So I did not know that. Must have slept hard last night. It seems like more weather on Saturday. Saying thank you to everybody that made it out last night to Almost Friday Fest along the riverfront in downtown Muscatine. It was ridiculously crowded. So that's like one of those panoramics. And I mean, this doesn't even do justice to the volume of people that were there. But my goodness, if I said that there were 1,000 people, that might not be accurate. So I took that picture. I probably took that definitely before 6:30, because that's when the band took a break. But by the time the band took their break at 6:30, and certainly by 7 o'clock, the riverfront was almost Friday Fest. Congratulations and kudos to Chris Gordon at Bayview. You can see a good group on Dwayne Hopkins and Greg Jenkins. And it was a great turnout there at Almost Friday Fest. Oh my gosh. And the Contrary beer, hello. So they have their own Almost Friday Fest beer. Mark Mitchell with Contrary tells me if I ever want to have a Tony Tone beer, all I have to do is ask. To which I said, consider this the ask, Mark. I love Mark Mitchell. I love Contrary. And the band was crazy delicious. One of the bad jokes that I made while I was on stage was Crazy Delicious used to be called Wildly Tasteful. Change their name. Go over fun when you're emceeing great events for kids. Food vendor. Some guy was doing the thing with the balloons.
So is this going to be like a regular thing?
Brooke's commenting. I don't know if her mic's turned on. Yes, Brooke, it's a regular thing. Brooke McCullough's here at Team Staffing. August 22nd, save the date for the next one.
Cool, okay.
Yours truly will be there.
Okay.
A lot of fun to be had. I want to mention two more things quickly before we get to Brooke. I also got to see all of my friends, and I mean this when I say friends. I stopped by Crossroads yesterday on Hauser Street. And Crossroads is an incredible place that employs now. I just don't get to see them as often as I would like. So it was a really great moment. A lot of hugs and high fives, and it made my day. So thank you, Crossroads family. It was great to see you, and it was awesome to see everybody at Almost Friday Fest last night. Brooke McCullough, it's awesome to see her. She's here. She's bringing the heat. It's Friday. She's got jobs. If y'all are watching and you're thinking, I'm so tired of my current job, I'm stuck in a proverbial rut, Brooke is here to get you out of the rut. And Brooke is making her this could be a thing.
933rd appearance.
525,600 appearances on the show. We should have a trophy, or as my kid would say, a trophy to give you. Aren't kids the best when they say things
That's so cute.
with like a little trophy? We would like to give you this box of Chesapeake Bay crackers as the official trophy for most appearances on the show.
Thank you.
I'll put them right back on the shelf in the meanwhile.
Would not expect that.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Thanks
Good
for
to see
coming.
you.
How are things?
Busy.
Okay, now you all say that.
I always say that.
When is it not busy at Team Staffing? And the answer can be never.
Never.
Good.
Really. It's like what we talked about before.
Yeah,
the hotter
I love it.
Gets,
Yes.
The busier it gets. But there's never a dull moment. There's never downtime.
Things are heating up, everybody.
Literally.
Literally in fuego at Team Staffing. I'm realizing that I think I gave Chad his sheet and he's got my sheet, but I don't need the questions because Brooke and I are so good of friends. Now listen, for somebody that's out there, they're looking for a new opportunity. You can tell them. I can tell them 3 days a week on this show when we talk about the job board that y'all have over 100 jobs. Whether they believe me or not is one thing. You're here. Proof is in the pudding.
I can attest. I can back you up on that.
Like right now, look into that Chad's camera and tell people how many jobs that you personally have that you can get
that
them.
I have?
Yeah. How many?
I probably have around 30.
Just you.
Just me.
Brooke has 30 job openings, y'all.
I'm just gonna say give or take.
Right.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
But like your goal would be to like leave work today and say I've only got 15 jobs.
Right.
Because you've got
some of
15 people
those
started.
I could start Monday.
Right. That's what's so incredible about what you get to do. So it is kind of a daunting cash, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you give people cash,
yeah.
which is nice.
Referral bonuses.
It's a whole thing. So this is awesome, and I encourage people, if you are on social media, check out the Team Staffing Facebook page and website. All right, so 30 jobs. However many jobs will probably take us over 100. And the process is like, here's Brooke right here. So Brooke's got production labor, $11.05 an hour, first, second shift. And Brooke, if somebody called you, applied, how quickly are you looking to fill those S&J tube jobs?
ASAP.
Okay, so this is one of those things where they could talk to you today and start Monday, maybe?
Yes, because all of those good things, they are going to get people started. So as soon as you can do orientation, I can get you started.
I love it. And again, the shifts, there's various shifts available. Different types of job, different skill levels.
Part-time jobs, seasonal jobs.
Right. I mean, we are very much in the heat of summer, so those seasonal opportunities exist.
Yes.
Still looking for a bodyguard. Could you find me a bodyguard?
For you, or you want to be a bodyguard?
No, for me. What do you mean? I'm a giant teddy bear. I'm a softie. Well, who's going to be afraid of me? I look menacing. I know. I look really tough. But when I'm out and about, listen, I need
some
a
backup.
7 foot tall, 350 pound bodyguard, male or female. I'm not trying to be super specific here. But do people do people show up and or do you get calls from organizations that, and I know I'm kind of kidding, but what I'm getting at, are there those examples of businesses that are like, hey, we need 2 people for this specific opportunity that we have? Because a lot of the opportunities seems like you could hire more than one person, maybe.
Right.
But I wonder how often it is where an employer is like, hey, Brooke, hey, Charity, hey, Craig, hey, Katie, hey, Abby, hey, Mary, hey, Don, Jenny, and everybody else. Yoli. I have this very specific job, and I need 2 good people yesterday. I mean, does that happen a lot in your world?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's cool.
Absolutely. It's such a variety. You never know when you pick up the phone if it's going to be a client, if it's going to be a potential employee, on what that employee's looking for or what that client's looking for.
And it seems like what you're getting at is that the answer at Team Staffing is never no. Because you want to feel like you're empowered and you guys and girls know what you're doing enough so that if someone has a specific request, I need 25 people to start this week, you're like, we got it.
Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere else. Team's got you. We're ready to roll. We'll get on it immediately. Is that kind of how that works?
Yes. Yeah. I had a client that I've been working with for a long time.
Sure.
Needed somebody for data entry just for a couple months, but they had to have that data entry skill set in only a couple months, and it all worked out. I actually started the kid the next day. So
isn't that amazing? Yeah. Now, this is something that we've seen on the job board that was a little unfamiliar to me, but it makes sense, this career consultation. So for folks that maybe are looking for, I don't know exactly, have them coming back saying, Brooke, listen, that person didn't work out. We need 2 more. I mean, your goal is to say, hey,
we're sending them to work, but we want them to be content with what they're doing.
Yes, that is very well stated. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with you. The process is easy. The information is free, which is nice.
Yes.
And the turnaround is quick. So again, this isn't a matter of you go and talk to Brooke and everybody and you're waiting and waiting and waiting. That's just not the case.
A lot of our jobs we're able to start right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are some that are a little bit of a process, so you have to have a little bit of a patience, but each company is different, and we let you know from the get-go, this is the process with this client. So you kind of know, am I going to be waiting just a little bit, or I'm going to start tomorrow?
Yeah, and I've, personally, I've dealt with this where you wait sometimes. I didn't wait for the Hy-Vee thing. I was having a conversation with former store director Jim Simmons, and he basically said, you want to work here? And I said, huh? Oh, but...
And here you are.
On the flip side of that, when I went to work at Hahn, when I left the radio station in Davenport, that was a process.
Right.
I mean, that took a long time. I had to call them finally and say, hey, do I have the job? Because I have to resign at the radio station. And they were like, yes, you do. And I was like, okay. Whew. So I get that it can fluctuate with respects to how quickly you'll know, if you can start or not. But at least you have those answers, right?
Yes.
You can take out. That's what Brooke's job is. That's what everybody's job is. They can take out that, just that stress that can come with not knowing. You can say, hey, listen, you did great. I got your stuff. I'll let you know. This is typically how this company operates. I should know by this date, this time.
Right. And if I don't know, I call and let them know.
Right.
Like, I'm still waiting.
Yep.
But, a lot of our clients, they're wanting to get people started sooner than later, right? And people that are wanting to go to work are wanting to start sooner than later.
Well, even though a lot of these industry opportunities and companies on the app, and I also operate the demand is high. They're cranking out sure they don't care. It's as it is. It has been 10 years. So that's what the kind of demand for when you're 5 Yeah, but it is cool to know that so many people employed. I had to take some water over to them a couple weeks ago when it was really hot, and it was right during shift change.
Wow.
And I got stuck in the traffic.
A little crazy, isn't it? Getting out onto 38
there
from
were
there.
So many people.
Yeah.
But it's so great because everybody leaving just seemed like they put in a hard day of work.
Yeah.
And I know that Raymond takes care of them. So that's what's got to be, again, a nice thing for you is, it's one thing to work with these companies and help them find people, but it's another for you to know that they want the best for their people and they want them to succeed.
Yes.
And I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right? Nobody's trying to pull a fast one. It's just like Brooke's job is to help you get that job, and then it's up to you to show up and do the work.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, when we talk to you about a job, we try to give you as much information as we can.
Sure.
Regarding on what you're going to be doing, hours, expectations of overtime or no overtime. It just all depends, right? If you're part-time, you're probably not going to be working overtime, but we try to give all those details and as much information as we can. So we set you up for success.
Absolutely. And I can't even imagine the amount of work that is when we talk about how many people you're helping on a daily, weekly basis. Brooke said she has 30 job openings. So that's just Brooke. And I said there's over 100 jobs available, probably more like 150. When you take everybody that works at team, that's 150 people. Right. And it's not just a matter of, we got them hired, see you later, never going to talk to you again. That's not how it works.
No,
It is but that's what I'm saying. That can be really hard to manage that, but that's part of the job, is making sure that, John or Jane Doe, John Q. Public, who you got that opportunity for, how's it going? You probably check in with them, and it's got to be very rewarding for you.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We form good relationships with our clients. just so we can help better assist them in their staffing needs.
Absolutely.
But we also want to form that relationship with our employees as well. So if there is an issue or they need to change shift or whatever the case is, that they feel comfortable coming to us and talking to us so that bridge isn't burnt at the client.
Did you ever think that you would be one of the spokeswoman for your organization? Because I didn't know, like, before you started coming on this show, I had done stuff with Team over the years when I was at the radio station, but I never knew Brooke McCullough. So did you know that you at one point, like, you would be the go-to? Like, hey, we're going on the Hy-Vee Today show. Brooke's going. She's our rock star. She's showing up. She's bringing the heat. Yeah.
Now you're stuck with me. Is that what you're saying?
It's not. Well, you're making it weird. I wasn't going to address it, but no, it's not weird, but it's just nice, right? Because you know what you're doing, you're proud of what you do, so it makes sense to have you come over. I mean, that being said, I'd love everybody from Team to come by because y'all do a great job, but I just wondered if you'd ever had any time to reflect on that, like, you just were Brooke McCullough working at Team, and now
finding people jobs, and
now you're like camera action,
like part-time with Tony Tone.
Yes, yeah, very part-time.
I love it, and I appreciate you having me.
We can't pay you.
It's just volunteer. It's fine.
That's right. Intern. Yesterday was National Intern Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're my intern. That's not nice to say. Brooke is not my intern.
I'm your sidekick.
Thank you.
I like that better.
Yes. Yeah. I've always wanted one for this show. There's so much room for more personality. It's you. I couldn't even figure out how to turn my microphone around today.
Well, it's your first day. It's okay.
I haven't done the math on how many shows we've done of these, but you would think by now I would know how to adjust a microphone. Well, I'm always happy when you're here. You do a great job. Everybody at Team Staffing does. 109 Lake Road.
Yes, 7 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Whoa, I mean, I was like me. Craig, he's yes, don't make it weird. You could be getting him on to Relay for Life, which is coming up in August, which is great. JDRF, Flickinger Learning Center, Muscatine Soccer Club, Kiwanis, Muscatine Community Y, MCA, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the Chamber. It's awesome to see Rotary in there. Shout out to Rotary. A lot of ways that Team is involved and invested in. It's just great. So Brooke McCullough is ready to help you get a job. We'd love nothing more than for Brooke's total job openings to go from 30 to 15 before she leaves for the day.
Or how about 30 to 0? I was going to say 1, just to
what
kind
if,
of,
well, what if it hits 0, then there's no Brooke, right?
Oh,
or
no.
There's more jobs?
Oh, no.
Okay.
There's always more to
I didn't
follow.
know if you had to keep like 1 or 2 in the hopper so that you have purpose.
No,
I don't know how it works.
No, the way you keep it going,
purpose.
you just fill them.
Gotcha.
You fill them as you get them.
All right, this is getting real deep, y'all. Brooke is gainfully employed, all right? Don't try and steal her. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks
for being my friend. Did we get everything on your notes? Did we accomplish everything?
Yeah, we're good. We just have a variety of things.
Really reassuring. Yeah.
Well,
it was like you said this. Yeah, we did.
Everybody, every account manager has a variety of things.
Yes, they do.
So just call.
All right. Well, feel free to grab a Starbucks on the way out.
I will.
Put it on Chad's tab. He said he'll get you taken care of. And reach out to It's easy to do. All right. Let's go CBI Bank and Trust Isle Cam so we can get Brooke back to work. You know, they started at 7 a.m. Whatever time it is. It's 9:01, everybody. Wow, we talked for a while. You passed curfew. All right, slacker. See you later. Brooke's getting off early today, everybody, so get those jobs before she leaves. You can still call, yes. And don't forget, Brooke will take good care of you. Hello to people watching on Facebook. Megan, Judy, Lindsay, Sammy, Colleen, Chris, Who else is in the mix? Chad was out there. Jessica, a lot of friends. And yes, so many people that we saw last night at Almost Friday Fest. I'm not trying to say that y'all missed a good time, but you missed a good time. I mean, it was just great to see that many people, that amount of people, family, friends, people from various businesses and organizations. I want to share with you a very funny moment with Sean Schrader, who is the boss, like the number one, the guy at Bayer, formerly Monsanto, now Bayer. So Chris Bohr was on the show the other day, right? So Chris Bohr and Brenda Christensen are kind of like the brain trust, the organizers with we got a little power pallet jack beeping over there. So Chris and Brenda were like the organizers. They had the idea to do Almost Friday in Bayer. So last night, long story short, I went to and say Sean Schrader being one of the volunteers. Okay. And I must have looked, because I was like, how does he know about Pickles the hamster? Well, I wrote about Pickles the hamster in the column in the Discover Muscatine newspaper, and Sean was like, I really enjoyed that. So Sean, I really appreciate you saying that, and I'm sorry if I look dumbfounded, but sometimes I forget that I do this for a living, where I've been on radio or TV or streaming for a long time. I appreciate that. And yeah, Pickles the hamster is alive and well after he escaped from his cage a couple weeks ago. So Terra Transportation Corporation were there last night, volunteering, and everybody that made that a good effort. There's Chris and Brenda right there. They're just great. I don't know, a full-time job, their families, and they're just determined to. I mean, look, they're literally putting in fencing. Like, that's Chris right there. They're not just showing up and schmoozing. They're working the whole time, those two. And they deserve to be recognized for the amount of work that it takes to. And apparently they have their own post-hammer thing, whatever that's called. I don't know. You know, I do a lot of manual labor. I don't know. I've used it before. But they did a great job, and they should be commended. And the only suggestion I have is take the Keep Muscatine Beautiful page and just have it renamed Almost Friday Fest, because with how that thing is going, there is some momentum behind that, and it is awesome. So kudos to them. And if you missed it last night, I hope you show up on August 22nd. That is for sure. All right. And there you go. There's their contrary beer, right? Very good. So I want to, if we could, quick jaunt today with the Toyota Muscatine cart camera. Today is National Bagel Fest Day. And I thought maybe we'd go to the bakery right over here, and we'd grab a bagel. And I love bagels. I don't know if you knew that or not. I know that they're full of carbs and not really on a low-carb diet, but I love bagels. And you get a good cream cheese, like a garden spread cream cheese. It's wonderful. So will you celebrate National Bagel Fest? And for that matter, I've told you my affinity for blueberries. What about a blueberry bagel? Doesn't that sound good? I don't know if we have those in the bakery, but we're going to find out here in just a second. It's also National Aunts or Uncles Day. Aunts and Uncles Day. And it's all or cool day. So give your all. Oh, give it nothing. It's National Coffee Milkshake. It doesn't have any real sugar in it. It's got a pump, whipping cream, espresso, water, ice, high fat, low carb. And this one is great. National Talk in an Elevator Day. So do me a favor. If you get to ride in an elevator anytime soon, have awkward small talk with people. There is never a better time than when you get into a small elevator. I don't know why this is. Nobody says, and the thing that I'm doing is because I've heard nobody talks in an elevator. Guy that's friendly and talks to people when you're in an elevator. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. All right, Toyota Muscatine bakery donuts that were all fried fresh by hand. Oh my gosh, donuts have literally created jobs for people. Now I think bagels are also, to be honest with you, I'm more donut person, but we could. Oh, there you go. There's some bagels right up there. In the background. National Bagel Fest Day. Look at the size of those bagels. Oh, there's Pam. Pam's like, oh gosh, I'm on camera, aren't I? Chad saying, yes, can you grab a bagel for me? Pam saying, don't put me on camera. We'll tell Pam that we're not live right now, but she's grabbing one of those big old bagels. Look at the size of that thing. That looks great. There's fresh bagels. You're going to they're in the store. But look at the size of that. Is that a blueberry bagel? Oh my gosh, that looks great. Darn it. Oh, Chad, you'll have to bring it over here. I go, oh, look at Pam's getting another one. She's saying feed. Oh, national favorite. Yeah, I mean, throw game over on there. The cream cheese. Just sound great. Have a bagel fest. Those bagels are massive. Like, man, make a makeshift hat out of that. All right, so we'll bring the Toyota Muscatine cart cam back to the set. We'll show you how good these bagels look, and we'll mention a couple of things before we get out of here for the weekend. But yeah, right. I mean, I've always got time. If you've got time, I'll clip you on and you sit down for a second. Please, this is great. Put that right on the tie, facing up, and have a seat. Mike Church, meat department, the boss, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you. Saw you last night, almost Friday Fest. Good time. You said you saw a lot of friends from high school, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm a little slow this morning, just a little bit.
That's all right. See, the benefit that you have is that, like, you grew up here, and I very much. They're like little soft.
Paying you to fill up. I'm just saying. So
Mega Meat Monday,
right.
Last one for July, $25, 15 cents. Oh. You're saying that's got 30 cents on it, though.
Yes. And as far as Mega Meat goes, folks, it went over so well in July, we're going to carry it over into August, right, Tony?
Perfect. Yep. Mega Meat Mondays will live on in August here at the store. It's great. I just love that. I think I'm sitting at about 40 cents on my personal fuel saver. So I'd buy that. I'd be at 70 cents off per gallon.
And actually, folks, you got 10 chops. I mean, you got a family of 4. You may have 2 meals in there. Maybe only one.
Least.
With a few leftovers, though.
Yeah.
So not bad.
I just say, what I did last time when I bought a bunch of pork chops, I just cooked them all at once, and then we used them for, like, meal prep stuff.
Yep,
right?
that's a good idea.
Like, just got the grill hot, cook them all. They don't take long. They're they're easy.
No, these, if you're going to throw those on the grill, folks, maybe a couple minutes aside. A couple minutes.
Easily.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could basically cook this pack of pork chops on a hot grill less than 5 minutes.
I want to ask you before you go really quick, all these different brats, 2 things. Do you have a personal favorite brat? And then where do you stand? Because I haven't tried it enough to have an opinion myself. The skinless brat.
You know what? I'm kind of boring, unfortunately. I kind of like the plain brat.
Okay.
I would say my most popular brat is the Budweiser beer brat.
Okay.
And then the bacon cheddar. Now, as far as the skinless goes, I do like the texture of the skinless.
Okay.
They do look like they may, like a lot of people say, well, will they fall apart when you cook them? They actually don't. But they do have, if you don't like that, when you bite into the link that has the casing on there.
Yeah.
But I mean, people, I will say the skinless brats, we've had them on hand all throughout the summer this year. We sold a few last year from out there. We've kind of not necessarily pushed them, but people have gotten used to them and they do like them, so they have sold better. It's just a different option. So, give it a try.
That might have been a fat joke. The bagels are really good, all right? So this is awesome. Again, 10 for $12 with a 30-cent fuel saver. Sign me up personally. I don't want to pay full price at the pump. And, you know, I'm in it to win it. Trying not to eat with my mouth. I'm trying not to eat with my mouth full. Talk with my mouth full. But it's National Bagel Day. And these are marvelous. National Bagel Fest Day. I got a little bagel fest going on right here. Got a little blueberry bagel. This is my imaginary thing of cream cheese. Dunking it, eating it, dunking it, eating it. All right, no more bites of bagels. I got to talk. Okay, so let's wrap up. I think that's a good idea, right? I want to mention a couple things before we get out of here. Not a lot, just a couple things to tell you. L&M softball. Wow. At 3:30 this afternoon. So if you're watching live or at some point today before 3:30, Louisa Muscatine Falcon softball is in the state championship for the second straight year. Today take on Assumption High School from Davenport. The game is at 3:30. You can watch it on Iowa Public Television. You can also stream it. I imagine that we'll share the stream link on the Hy-Vee face. Good to go. It's $5. Right. Steve Graham loves the iPhone. The Aisles Online app is free. It's easy to use. You can shop in your socks, create a grocery list, pick it up, or have it delivered. Hy-Vee, the only place that's delivering your groceries. And I know that there's like a business in town that'll deliver your groceries, but they charge you like $5 every time. We're not going to nickel and dime you like that. So shop from anywhere. Like it says, access your fuel saver. I now going to my phone to the Aisles Online app, pulling it up. This is over, which is next Tuesday, if memory serves me. So you've got still a couple of days to get a dozen roses for $10 and give them to someone that you care about, or kabloom somebody. Each dozen rose purchase you make helps out kids that need a bicycle. We've got a bicycle in the store we're going to be giving away, and I hope you'll kabloom somebody. I told you yesterday I got out to Crossroads here in Muscatine. I kabloomed Crossroads. I saw so many of my friends, and that's what we want you to do. Get a dozen roses for $10 and give it to someone that's deserving. Maybe it's a family member or a friend or a local business or organization, group of people. I don't know. But use hashtag Kabloom on social media and give the gift of flowers. It can truly Let's see this Crossroads all right, two more things. I'm telling you, if you're going to get in your change holder in your vehicle, turn it into a fountain pop. Celebrate National Bagel Fest Day. I said I wasn't going to do it. You ever had a blueberry bagel whispering to you? I know. They're there, bagel. They're there. We'll take care of that bagel later. All right, team staffing job board. We kind of already did it, but we can do it again. We like our friends at Team Staffing, 109 Lake Park Boulevard here in the Pearl City. Warehouse supervisor, $16+ per hour. I don't know why I said that weird. Per hour. 563-316-7635. Jenny is your contact for that one. Call her and say hello. I mean, maybe don't say, like, that was kind of weird how I said it. Hello, Jenny. You call her and say, hey, Jenny, I'm the person for that job that I saw on the Hy-Vee Today show. Up next on the job board is telecom crew, first shift, $12 an hour. Mary is your contact for that. 563-316-7634. Careers at teamssi.com. Last but certainly not least on the job board is, Brooke. Brooke was just here. We love Brooke, right? Production labor, $11.05 an hour, first and second shift available, 563-316-7636, or careers at teamssi.com. I'm sitting here thinking, is there anything else going on this weekend that I need to tell y'all about? And I don't think so. The Bix, right. So if you're running, God bless you. You're running the Bix tomorrow morning. That's you're choosing to exercise with a couple thousand people. The Bix road race in Davenport, Bix 7 road race, is pretty cool. Over the years, I had a lot of good experiences when I worked at the radio station on Brady Street. Kind of had a front row view of all the runners. It is coming up tomorrow. A lot of fun. You can watch it on TV like me. That's how I run the Bix. I wake up. My kids wake me up 6 a.m. I walk out, turn on the TV, and I'm watching people exercise. But there are also a lot of people from Muscatine that will be participating in the Bix tomorrow. If that's you, good luck. I think Matt Schweitzer running the Bix tomorrow. Let's ask him. Matt! Maybe he's talking to a customer. I don't want to interrupt. Steve and Matt both talking to customers right now. No time for Tony's hijinks, shenanigans. Yeah, they're talking to a customer. Oh, wait, here we go. Hey, Matt, you running the Bix tomorrow morning still? Yeah? Matt said yes. Hey, also, it's National Bagel Fest Day, and this one fell on the floor. So, and this one's for you. And this pork package has a 30-cent fuel saver on it. So that's awesome. Somebody paid for this bagel.
I will be driving to the Bix tomorrow.
Matt is driving to the Bix. Steve Graham running the Bix. I'm sorry, I got it confused. So good luck. There's bagel right in my cheek. I also like the jackpot runner that they have, which is somebody that gets kind of a head start and they're trying to run and outpace somebody and they win money. It's pretty cool. So good luck to everybody tomorrow. Be safe out there. And it is going to be a little bit warm, so keep that in mind. Thank you for watching this show all week. I appreciate it. Full week of shows next week. Looking forward to it. Got some great guests coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I have a piece of bagel in my mouth. Trying not to be rude. I made the choice to take that bite. It's National Bagel Fest Day. Give me a pass, right? If we can do anything for you, Hy-Vee today at gmail.com. That's the email address. You can call me at the store. Seriously. You know, I mentioned that we've got Knights of Columbus collecting some money, helping out Special Olympics outside the store. That's what I'm saying. Like, shame on me. Somebody from Knights of Columbus should be on the show this week. Should have been on the show. So I can't assume to know everything. So if you got something going on in Muscatine County, you want people to know about it, please let me know. Hy-Vee today at gmail.com. We would love nothing more than to put a spotlight on what's happening in and around the community. That's the whole point of the show after all. So thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine and team staffing. Thanks again to everybody that came out for Almost Friday Fest last night. You know, it was great. I appreciated the opportunity to MC a little bit, get on top of that stage, talk to the crowd. There were a lot of people there. If you missed it, August 22nd, Almost Friday Fest returns in downtown Muscatine. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay cool. We'll see you on Monday at 8:30 talking about the Muscatine County Arts Council and an event with the great Jeff Barnhart tickling the ivory, playing the piano if you'll have it. That's coming up the following weekend. And just like that, August will be here, ready or not. July is coming to a close, and here comes August, and I can't believe it. It's absolutely wild. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. It's a good bagel.
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
This
man.
Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.